Hi, welcome to the Golden Flame Tarot. Today I'm here to do your reading. Let's pick up the current energies and see what the card has to say for us. Okay, if you're new here, I do a general collective reading. Sometimes it is specific to masculine, sometimes it's specific to feminine based on the kind of energies that I'm picking up when I'm doing the reading. Okay, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't force the reading for your situation or circumstances, and have some discernment in how you make your decisions, because it's important that you see what matches your situation, and not every reading needs to resonate with you. That being said, let's see what we have today. And I think, from what I'm sensing, this could be a reading for someone who has been doing inner work for a while now, who has been going through a lot of changes and letting go or battling the past patterns. Okay, you could be someone who has been doing a lot of inner work. You could be someone who is invested on self-growth for a while now. Whoa, some cards, at least 3-4 cards fell. Okay, I'll keep them aside. And I feel you've also been, co-creating with the universe of the life that you want. You don't want to settle in and wait for things to fall into place. You're someone who is vested in recognizing that changing oneself changes the world. Okay, so let's see. The cards that flew, the very first card that fell was the Two of Pentacles, which represents balancing. Okay, you can see that something is being balanced here, probably also adaptability, and it also represents two choices, or juggling consciously between what aligns with your soul and what's expected out of you. If I see this as, what I see through what I sense is that you are currently juggling between your career, family, you're also healing. Probably I see that there is some long distance relationship that you're trying to manage, and I also sense that you're actively showing up on all relationships. Now, when I say long distance, this could be with your partner, or this could be with your family members, cousins, or any form of relations that you have, could be even your friends, and you are attempting to show up fully. Okay, though it is also becoming difficult, you are recognizing which are the relationships which matter to you, and what is the kind of a life that you want to build. So based on that, you are consciously prioritizing the right things at the right time, and you're making this effort because you recognize what or how your life needs to look like. You have recognized who are the people who matters to you. You have recognized who are the people who just exist in the society, whose say does not have a importance in your life. So you are now currently, after recognizing all those, juggling between all these relationships that you have in your career. Could be career prospects, could be career relationships. So you're juggling between them. Okay, let's see. The next card that I have is the Judgment card. Okay, which tells me that you could probably be, waiting for the truth to come out, because you have tried your best to heal, you have tried your best to communicate, and you have reached a point at your inner healing that you would want everyone else to heal, but it is not your responsibility and to go and force them to heal. Like, you have found your medicine does not mean that everyone would make that choice. So you recognize that, and you have stopped forcing others to heal themselves. And now is the Judgment. The Judgment is when you are very clear, like you as a person are very clear what you need in your life, and you are very clear in terms of you showing up the right way. Obviously the other person also, like whoever is showing up in your connection, could be with your father, could be with your mother. Let's take an example of a mother and yourself. So if you have decided that I can heal my own self, I can heal my mother wound, and it is not my responsibility to teach her what is the right way of parenting, or does she recognize she has probably done injustice to me. Then you have dealt with your pain, you have healed it and you have reparented yourself, and now you have given up that hope that she can ever change. Now the judgment is here, and it is the responsibility of your mother to have that own recognition of hers through her inner reflection. And likewise, in all the relationship that you have a connection with, where you're trying to balance and where you're trying to juggle, the time has come for them to see the truth. The time has come for them to align with you. If they do not align with you, then this is where they reach the crossroads that they are going to drop off. You have defined what you need from every relationship of yours, and now each of the relationship also needs to show up that way for you. If it's with your manager, if it's with your partner, if it's with your manager who has been giving trouble, and then you have recognized you don't need any validation from them, you know what you bring to the table, you are adjusting and adapting to their needs because you want to be there, then it's time for them to recognize what are your strengths, what are your skills that you bring to, what is your core competency that you're different from the team in itself. So how are they recognizing you? Is there something that they're falling short on? Are your incentives being recognized, like in terms of like if there's a pay mismatch, how are they making sure that is met elsewhere through your benefits, etc., right? So in all aspects of your life, whichever is the place that right now is not balanced, it's if it is balanced, well and good, they have aligned with you, well and good. But any relationship of yours with any person, if they are still having an imbalance and you are the one who is giving more, that places is where the truth is going to come out. And this too. I think there is a knowing that it is necessary for this judgment to come, and you are aware. Like if it's with a relationship, then there is a soul recognition that what is the soul contract with this person, but that person might not be aware, and you might be juggling in terms of how do you communicate to them. Then the time is now for them to recognize, and the judgment is being called on. Okay, so the next card that I get is the Star. This tells me that everything is playing out based on divine's plan, and you are going to receive the divine guidance that is needed, and there is hope. Okay, there is hope in this situation, and you will get the best of the best. Okay, what I also foresee is there is a lot of serenity with the Star that we are getting. If you are trying towards authenticity, you want to be accepted for your ideologies, and you want to have space for you to articulate what you really feel like. And in the past it's been difficult because people have their own notions and you have kept your truth aside. Then this Star shows me that people will now be willing to accept your authenticity. Okay, the Judgment is also bringing you the space and stage to show your authentic space, like authentic self. At your workspace, you will be given the stage to show your caliber, show what is that you have been trying to influence, what is that you have been trying to get a decision towards. So people are going to recognize your leadership, and this Star reflects that it's time for you to get that recognition. It's not just the recognition in your career, also in your relationships. There's going to be a soul recognition. People are going to feel like all your karma baggages are being complete, and hence now they're going to recognize or transform those relationships into soulmates. So example, soulmate need not be just your partner or someone you have a physical relationship with. It's also I took mother as an example. Now if I take father as an example, you could be having some conflict of interest, you could be having misalignment with your thought process, etc., with your parents, and that could be the karma that was playing out. Now with the Judgment coming in, what's going to happen is all your karmic baggages are going to clear out, and now these relationships are going to transform into soulmate journeys. They are going to support you, they're going to be a part of your life the way you want them to be. You're going to get the support that you need. And I have constantly been getting messages, so it could be a confirmation that they could start communicating whatever was, just in the energies. You were just sensing that something is misaligned, or you were just sensing that, what if they are just quiet because they don't want to bring any riffle to the conversation. And I think, with the star coming in, or with all the judgment that's coming in, you will start observing and hearing from people. The recognition that's needed is going to be given to you in the verbal form, and it's no longer just in the energies that things are shifting, but no one is talking about it. But you'll start hearing that too. Okay, let's see. I have the Fool, I have the Emperor, and I have the Chariot. The Fool tells me that, this is a time for you to accept this new adventure, because this is something new for you. You knew the patterns in how toxicity plays out. You knew what is the cycles that people are playing. And now that you have changed the script of showing up authentically, even others don't know what is the script like. Like, there is no predictability. So accept this new adventure that you're going on like a fool. Okay, don't be scared, don't think about the future, don't try to read between the lines and trying to identify what is that people are trying to manipulate me. Can I trust them, can I not trust them? Just take a leap of faith. Okay, just go in with a good hope that things are going to be fine, without trying to find faults in it. Okay, just like the Fool, just be there, because you now recognize when is the time to exit. You have learned all the tricks that is there to get out of manipulation or see what is gaslighting. You have the tools that you need. So trust yourself. All you need is to trust yourself and have a leap of faith in all the relationships and jump into it. The reason I say that is the next card that fell out was the Emperor card, because you are trying to create a life which has stability in it. You are trying to create a life which has secure foundation. You want to feel secure in your relationships, all kind of relationships, right? And probably you are reaching a point where you only want to work on soul aligned jobs too. So yes, you're going to get that. So in order to have that consistency and responsibility, this is the life that you are creating, and which requires you to be like a fool. Okay, and there is going to be divine protection when you're on this journey, so don't worry about that too. If you're looking for a relationship which gives you this form of security to obviously, usually the authentic person comes out, or the child inside comes out only when they feel safe, only when they feel protected, only when they feel like this is a ground for me to thrive. Okay, so your time has come to build that empire, put in that action in your passion or in your relationships. No matter what you choose, just take that leap of faith and go forward. The reason I say that is I have the Chariot card, which tells me that this is the divine orchestration. Divine is the one who is pushing you forward to go on this journey, and there is going to be movement probably until now, because you were the one who was juggling, and you were the one who were trying to balance everything, like being the center pillar, and everything is balancing on this one pillar. You might have felt tired, or you might have felt like what's really happening. You might be wondering, will it be only me that's going to be balancing and protecting myself? So you might have felt that exhaustion. So the Chariot tells me that this was all divine orchestration, and now with judgment coming in, there's going to be movement. Okay, there's going to be movement forward in your career, in your family, in the long distance as well. So there will be situations where it will be created such that you will be getting closer to the people you're far from. Okay, so you will start seeing that there is shift. They're the shift that, you know, things start moving forward. You will start seeing things come into fruition. What was very slow, could have been too time consuming, is now, you know, moving forward, and you will start seeing some changes in all aspects. Okay, let's see. The death card here, this is not a bad card. That the death card here suggests that, you know, you have killed your old self. Like, that's the best word that I can say, because, you know, you have shed your old identity. You are not even sure who this new person is. You know, you are trying to learn yourself. You're trying to recognize who you've become. So there's a lot of transformation and rebirth that has happened, and, you know, you have constantly been facing choices. You have been constantly given choices to make in terms of old patterns and choosing the new one. I think you're a person who has chosen to remove this blindfold and make those choices despite them bringing a lot of transformation. So this tells me that this transformation was because of the choices that you made, and believing in something that you were not aware of, and trying to, you know, I'm not sure if you heard the bike, but I'm sorry about that. So to continue, you have gone through a transformation because of the choices that you've made based on your instincts, and this time I think you have trusted yourself and your instinct to see where this takes forward. Now let's see, because of like the judgment, the moment, what is it all bringing? What is the outcome for the collective? What is the outcome for the collective? Wow. So I have two cards, the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, which tells me that the 10 of Pentacles is you are building a legacy. Like, you know, everything is coming together, and you are working on lasting commitments. You are, you know, fully integrating love, family, relationships, career. Probably there's also another project that you're working on, passive income. So everything is coming in, together for you to build this legacy, and this is just the first step of it. So believe in yourself, believe in what's coming in. And I also get the 2 of Wands followed by the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me, like I was mentioning, that you could be moving closer. So there could be travel or relocation possible, and if you're choosing relocation, then that is also going to bring you 10 of Cups. And I foresee that, you know, this is the space that is between, like right now is the space that is between passion and planning. So there could be a lot of planning that's going on. Now what caught my attention was that, you know, there are three 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, which tells me that you could be seeing angel numbers 222. That could be your sign. And the other thing that I notice is, if I keep the 2 aside, if I keep the 10 aside, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas, okay, which is Judgment, the Star, the Fool, the Emperor, Chariot, and the Death. Okay, so we have 6 major arcanas. We have 3 2 2 2, and we have one completion card, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So whoever is this reading for, please claim it. Please say, I claim this reading, or thank you, show gratitude to the universe, because your life is changing. If life before this was first up where you have struggled, this is the time for you to reap the benefits, and this is the time for you to get the rewards for all the efforts that you've put in, the struggles that you've been through. And I really am happy for you, because I could not have expected a better reading than this, because, like, what can I ask for? You are whatever you were expecting of everyone is going to be received by you. You're also going to go into the receiver mode. Like if you were the giver, only giver until now, you're going to receive blessings, you're going to receive love, affection, warmth, good words. Now, like I did speak about this when we saw the star, that now it's going to be recognition. There's going to be public recognition for everything that's coming, or the talents that has been hidden with you. So it's time for you to shine, and I wish you all the best. Love and light. If you like the reading, please like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because I plan to keep coming and reading your energies for you. Take care. Bye bye.